Does biblical doctrine allow for time travel? Apparently it does. It seems that we are cast into this physical realm because of the fall. According to the ancient rabbis, man was clothed in light, and the spiritual dimension was visible as well as the physical dimension. In the book of Revelation, again, the physical dimension and the spiritual dimension are both seen and felt, especially in the last two chapters of Revelation explains that. What we have now is a time, kind of a time warp, a time dimension where it separates cause and effect so that people can not immediately see the consequences of their actions. If you had a huge, all-powerful God looking at you all the time, and you immediately you did something wrong and you had immediate consequences that were drastic, then nobody would ever reveal their true inner self and do what they really felt. But as we live now, we're in a period where everybody can do what they want, and those that want to follow the moral high ground can do that, and those that don't can follow the other path. Well, God is the God of who never changes, who was and is to come, and He lives in outside of time. He lives in time, but outside of time as we know it. With Him, time 1,000 years is as a day, and a day is as 1,000 years. What that means is that He lives in time, but he can zoom in and out of time, or He views time differently than we do. And time travel would show that. See, God is the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob. They're all alive in time. They're all back then. The resurrection is needed to, according to this doctrine, if it's correct. If this is a correct view of the Bible, which it appears to be, that the resurrection is needed so that we can get our incorruptible bodies that will live forever and that have not sinned, and we will be able to, at that time, to walk through walls like Jesus did in the New Testament after He rose from the dead, and we'll be able to instantaneously travel from one place to the other, things that the angels no longer can do, because the angels were cast down. Those types of powers were taken away from them, and they're furious about it. There's a lot more to say about that. A lot more is known, but I'm standing here outside. It's like 18 degrees or less, and I'm barefooted standing on the cement, so I'm going to quit.